Okay. Um, let me see here. All right, Maylor, go ahead and unmute. And please, with the questions and answers, you need to have your video human face on. You need to have your video on, and it has to be your human face. Raise your virtual hand, and I will call on you to unmute. And let the questions again pertain to the presentation. If you have any personal issues, that can be dealt with on Saturday support day, which is tomorrow. Alrighty. And if you do ask such questions, I will ask you to wait until tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty. My Lord.
Hi everyone. I don't know if my question pertain today presentation, but I have a lot of people asking about the whitelisting. They've been paid for like last week, Friday and the weekend or this week, and they're not whitelisted yet. So I think David know the answer. I'm looking for the answer from David.
Well, my Lord, again, whitelisting, that has been updated. You were here for the update on Wednesday. Chavez already provided an update as far as the whitelisting is concerned. So that has been asked and answered during the update. Okay. There has not been any change, but thank you for bringing that issue up. Do DJ Ola Ofa, I need for you to, okay, none of you have your human face on, so, okay. Tell me how to say your name correctly, please.
It is okay. Okay, yes.
Okay, I did all right there, Ofa.
Yeah.
I
I was a little late, so I didn't hear about MVP. So we in March can trade with try 300x or just bonus.
All right, David, will you take that question?
Yeah, the Wednesday call from Chavez was very clear. Once MVP happens, we get the 300x, and from that part, we can do the trading, and then we cannot do a purchase of package until the ICO is ready. And they want to have the MVP in this movement of minimum viable products. So the MVP is actually where you can attract the big clients, where you can attract the big markets. And we, as now beta testers, we are getting everything ready. And you can see every time when Boomerang is having an update, new features are putting in, and it gets easier and faster and better. And that's what we now challenging to do. And we know now that we have to get, more volume into the blockchain because Polygon is too small. So Arbitrum and maybe other blockchains will coming in there as soon as possible. And then we get, more volume, because if all that volume gets in, Joe, you saw what happened on the Signal, meeting. It was,
unbelievable.
People were, I put my account live there, and that people could do the trading, and people went crazy. I had like 42,000 in my account, and I think I have only 20,000 left or something. It was like 22,000 they traded with all testing, and it was really amazing. And but yeah.
Okay.
We have more time now to sell more boomerangs, and that's the most important thing what we have here now in our hands. Because I know on the moment we have MVP and we launch, and if that is the 15th or the 10th or the 20th, or when that will happen, we cannot sell any boomerangs for 4 till 6 weeks to the new people. And for people who have a boomerang for the repurchase, we have to wait for the ICO. But the ICO can only happen when the token is there, when the token is ready, and that's what now very hard working is on. So it's all combined. Everything is connected together.
And there are 4 hands up, and those are the 4 questions that we're going to take. So Bozy, you have your human face on. Let's go ahead and have you unmute and ask your question.
Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity to speak here. It's not a question. It's not a question, Grace. It is just a suggestion. We have been waiting for almost 2 months with this testing and all that. It's okay. And we are very happy to see improvement and all this stuff coming into Boomerang. But at the same time, I wanted to point out that our funds are stuck for 2 months or 3 now because we don't have any date now when we will be going live. There is no date, indefinite. So on Wednesday, I did follow what Chavez said. It's okay. I'm suggesting, can they still work on improving the system but at the same time let us access our funds to be trading at the same time? They can be doing their maintenance for 2 days, for 3 days, but at the same time, they can let us go into our funds and to be trading. You know, I'm waiting to trade with 3 million. And, you know, this is a lot of money. I would like to be trading at the same time. So it's just a suggestion. That was what I had to say now.
I understand. I understand fully.
Okay, Bozy, you were here for the update. Thank you so much for that. I believe that you heard that Chavez will be coming on Saturday. So that suggestion probably is something that would have been reserved for Chavez. So thank you so much for that. We're taking questions, please. Thank you. All righty. Paradeep, please unmute.
Hi, ma'am.
How
I'm
are
from
you?
India. I'm from India.
Very good to have you.
Actually, I'm very excited to hear you people's because you're also the showing your excitement. I want to ask the David sir that what was the reality? What are the experience about Chavez sir? What he's having the knowledge, and what was your experience in Dubai? I want to ask the sir.
Very good, Joe. That's a very good question. We're going to end with that. I do want to save a few minutes for them because all 3 of these trainers were in Dubai. So I want to go ahead and we'll ask your question very shortly. Okay, let me get one more question in. Radam, I don't see your face. Okay. All right, go ahead and unmute and ask your question. We can hear you. Go ahead. It's low, but
Please speak in the microphone. You're not talking in the microphone.
Is Boomerang gonna launch there or not? MVP? They're gonna launch
Radam, I believe David has already answered that question. It was just asked and he answered it. He took his time to answer that. Thank you.
That's all I know.
Oh, okay. All righty. And come to join us for Saturday support, okay? Thank you. Okay, let's answer Paradeep's question because I'm curious to know. We have a few minutes. If you guys will talk about your experience in Dubai. Joe?
Hello, Paradeep. You know, I'm not sure there's words that can really express it where you can genuinely feel it because you've really got to be there. And you know, it's so exciting to have been there. to be in an event where you've got thousands and thousands of people coming to see your product, coming to see you demonstrate it, explain it, share it to them. You know, there's no feeling like it. And there's really two reasons why it's so exciting. One, because every single one of us in the leadership is behind this project so much, and we're so excited by it that when it comes to sharing it, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you share it? It's exciting. It's an exciting product. It's an exciting tool that we can share with the world to make a difference in people's lives. Most of us here are involved in the affiliate world because we enjoy making a difference in people's lives. So when you have something like this that you can feel and touch, and when you're working with someone like Chavez, and you can see the passion in his eyes, and you can feel the generosity of heart that he has to try and help this community recover and help this community go forwards into the future, it's hard not to be excited. And of course, one of the best parts of being in Dubai is being able to spend time with these guys. To sit at the bar and drink with these guys, to sit at a table and have dinner from these guys and learn. You know, these guys are hardcore MLMers, and there's nothing they can't teach. So when they speak, you should definitely listen. But it was an amazing time in Dubai. I recommend everybody gets there next time.
Great. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. We got 4 minutes. Vinny? I don't know if I got you unmuted.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Grace. Yes. To add on to what Joe said, so I don't repeat the same thing. I would focus on the people themselves, right? Especially those who are a bit in the developing community, because that is my community. So as developers, we were able to talk to people who are a bit technical inclined and wanted to know more of the technical process of how the Boomerang product works. And it was sometimes funny to see them making almost like how you call it, like there's a circuit in the brain that how can the program do this? It's impossible. I'm a developer. I was never able to break the code. How come you guys can do it, right? And so when you walk them through it, and then they go from disbelief to, well, okay, maybe these guys are onto something. And as you show them how the program works, how simple it is, I think almost everybody end up with, okay, well, here is my link, here is my name. Send me more information. I want to know more information about it. And that is across the board. And that is just across the board. No matter how skeptic, the more skeptic they were, the more I loved it, because you just have to show the screen and then it's okay, you draw your conclusion. And I think that is one of the things that for sure I will take home with me, apart from enjoying the time with the guys, especially with David. And I had some good time with Joe as well, especially when it was a bit quieter. But Joe and I, yeah, we worked the floor together, especially day 1 and day 2, and it was fun. We had a good tic-tac team together, for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, to sit down with Pavel and Chavez, of course, to be involved in this project, to see the people, the techies coming, and all walks of lives. We had really nice hostess, and they were bringing in the people to us, and that we could do the introductions. It was really a working together. We really had some also other people who work with Pavel about different projects, and they saw how we are doing the stand and working together, and we got a lot of feedback, but you are with such a big team here, because we all had shirts on from Boomerang. Yeah, it was, the whole team building, everything together. Vincent, I like that shirt. Vinny, you have to do that shirt on the presentation. Really amazing shirt. And we had the big boat trip. It was amazing. They had cooked Indian food. It was the best Indian food I ever had. I do not know for you guys, Joe. Did you like the food?
Oh yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? I mean, it can only be enhanced when you're out on the waves of the ocean on a private yacht, really.
And we had some party there. It was, a race of so many months building and working. And then, with all the people, we had to work really hard to get qualified for there. There were only people who worked really, really hard to be qualified for that trip. And you could feel the energy. You could see that with everybody, it was like, and then we had 2 days of convention. And, then on Tuesday evening, we were on the boat and I went back to the hotel. I didn't have any sleep. I went from the hotel, we were talking, and then I was like, oh, I have to do my luggage. And then I had to go to the airport and then fly back, and, it was one brilliant, amazing trip. And, it was really, really amazing. And everybody, make sure the next trip you are qualified to be there because it's so much fun. And yes, I think I have to recover still for 2 days of this weekend to recover.
Well, that's the
Recover
one
from
thing
what,
that's
David?
amazing.
Recover from what?
Okay. That is what is really amazing about you guys, because I know and I saw with the pictures and the videos, and Joe promises to put a montage together to be able to share, so we can continue to share in the excitement. You guys really had a good time, but you worked hard. I could see.
We worked our
And
butt
then the
off. I can
flying.
tell you that we worked so much. I think Joe did the most people on one day, on 2 days on the event. But everybody, were rocking around the stands, and people were helping and educating and showing people the product. And, yeah, Vince, what you said, the most negative people, they were eventually the most people who said, okay, here's my telephone number, please reach out to me. There were even selfies with us. So you have people you do not know. They give you the phone number on WhatsApp, and they go together with you on the selfie on WhatsApp to send you the picture that you would not forget them. How amazing is that?
That is absolutely amazing. But we're out of time, and I wanted to thank you guys very much, Joe, especially. David, Vincent, I know you guys literally just got off the plane, and here you are trying to, it's not even trying, you are working and reaching out to the community, serving the community, even as in your recovery from all of that work, hard work. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your enthusiasm with us, and the motivation of what you're motivating us with, what you have personally observed as to popularity of this event, of this opportunity. So with that, I'd like to be able to share this with you all.